Welcome to Blitz Talk TV. I am your host, DJ Fundraiser.
What's going on, y'all? This is Relic.
Man, we reporting live from halftime. I know all my Blitz Talk subscribers, we appreciate you. Ended up getting over 700 views on one of our first videos. We appreciate everybody. Keep commenting, keep subscribing, keep liking. We will have giveaways once we hit certain milestones. So be on the lookout for that. Follow us on all social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you get in your social media. Follow Blitz Talk TV. But we're going to get right into it, man.
Yeah, let's get it.
Eagles and Cowboys was choosing violence early.
I mean, they rivals, so you know it's gonna get a little chippy here and there, but
It got a little.
Jalen Carter, man. What?
It got a little spitty. It didn't get a little chippy. It got a little spitty. It's a little.
Man, how's your man's doing?
This man actually literally spit a loogie at Dak Prescott. My man spit a whole loogie on him right in front of the ref. Like, all right, man.
And now take back them Rolexes you bought your lineman, man, because there ain't no way. Because if somebody did that to Drew Brees in his prime, I'm telling you, the whole Superdome coming down. Like, we coming down on him. There's no way. No way, bro.
My whole thing is like, I need Jalen Carter's FanDuel checked immediately because he had the unders. I know he did. I need his FanDuel.
You think they colluding like that?
I need his prize picks checked. I need all that checked. Because why in the world are you doing that? Why in the world are you doing that? The game ain't even started yet. The season barely had even started.
You know how them Bulldogs do. Come on, man. We ain't even gonna act like we super surprised, bro. You know how they do.
But no car was involved, so that's why I'm like, why are you acting like this, bruh? There was no car involved. You just out there being wild for no reason. The team actually relies on you. They actually need you. And you just say, nah.
Blitz Talk is totally against drinking and driving and reckless driving, by the way.
We're also against spitting on people too. I want to put that out there as well. We don't condone that. But Jalen Carter, man, super talented guy. We were just debating on where he ranks. Let us know in the comments, Blitz Talk TV, where do you rank Jalen Carter? I said probably is top 5 at this point. With that loogie he just spit, I don't know if he's even top 10 right now. Because I'm disgusted. I'm genuinely disgusted.
He's for sure a top 10.
I'm just playing. He's top 10, but I'm genuinely disgusted. Like, I'm genuinely, disgusted. You just spit on somebody before the game even started.
Before the first down, bro. What are you doing?
Literally, the NFL didn't have a chance to run its first ad of the season. And you already getting kicked out of the game. You already getting kicked out of the game.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But
shout out to them Bulldogs, man. We love y'all.
But shout out to everyone tuning in to Blitz Talk TV. At the end of the day, though, let's get into the game that's actually going on because Eagles, Cowboys, close first half. We knew it was probably going to be a lot of points put up. But the biggest thing that's going on is that the Cowboys offensively are getting whatever they want, especially with Jalen Carter not there. They're running the ball. Dak is out there really showing why I thought that the Cowboys are going to have one of these very explosive offenses. George Pickens one-on-one is a problem. CeeDee Lamb, you got to double him. They haven't even thrown the ball to Jay Ferguson, who I like at tight end. And now you got Javonte Williams kind of looking like his old self.
Behind that Cowboy line, he gonna put in some work for sure this year. But no, you're definitely right about the Cowboys putting up points this year, especially with the addition of Pickens and Javonte. But yeah, man, I'm not really too surprised. And I told you about the Eagles secondary. I mean, of course, I still think best roster, top to bottom. Their only weak spot for real is just the number 2, 3 on down corner positions, bro. Cooper, of course, he's gonna play the slot corner position. And of course, you got Blankenship as your free safety, and you got Mitchell, who's a top 10 off his rookie year corner. You got that type of talent, but I don't know, man. They can't be everywhere. They just can't, And you going against receivers like this twice a year? Like, no. Like, you got to do something. Adoree Jackson is not going to get it done. He's not getting it done.
I think the bigger problem I'm seeing, too, is even though Jalen Carter's gone, I think some of the things I'm seeing wouldn't have mattered even if Jalen Carter was there. Because at the end of the day, they got to see Dallas twice.
Oh, and by the way, Aubrey just kicked a 50-plus yard field goal before the half ended.
Hey, look, man. Blitz Talk TV, I'm letting y'all know because we're going to be doing Gambling Corner later on. My ticket's already done. I had to lower on Jalen Hurts rush yards because I'm thinking, Saquon's just about to get the ball 30-some times today because Dallas is so bad at guarding the run. Turns out, and shout out to Schottenheimer, who actually has Dallas' defense not playing terribly.
He's a disciplinary coach.
He actually has them looking like a non-incompetent team. They actually look pretty decent. But, once again, do I believe in the Cowboys? Of course not. Are they going to put up a lot of points? Are they going to keep it competitive a lot? Sure. But it's still the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, they going to surprise folk, definitely. But the type of coach he is, like I say, he's going to bring that disciplinary action that they've been missing all this time. Because, I mean, the Cowboys just make such silly mistakes, and not to discredit Mike McCarthy and everything he's done in his whole career, but I feel like to rein in players like what they have now, you need someone that's going to kind of not have like an iron fist, but like really put his foot down. I feel like they made the right decision in that regard.
Well, also, there's no Micah Parsons on the field. Let us know in the comments what you think of how the Cowboys look right now without Micah Parsons on the field. They said something on the telecast about it, about how Jalen Hurts just keep running right where Micah Parsons would be. But
he wasn't good in the run anyway.
Exactly. But Blitz Talk TV, as y'all know, we want to hear from y'all. Y'all put your comments. Y'all let us know what you think of this first half. We want to come to y'all live. We watching it live. We going to be locked in. If y'all want to see us do live streams or live chats or whatever, make sure you subscribing to the page, commenting on the page, liking everything. We will start doing some live stuff. But that first half was just crazy. I'm like, how is Jalen Carter not in the game and we ain't even had one down? We haven't won one down.
Why are you surprised?
But my whole thing is, bro, you couldn't have waited till game 3 out the gate. Out the gate. He set the tone. This play right here might set the tone for the entire season. For the entire season. Him spitting on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott might have took that as, okay, now I'm about to ball. Because that was so disrespectful. I just have to ball on y'all now. Y'all are not winning this. If I was Dak Prescott, I would have taken that so offensively that I'm putting up 500 yards now. And I'm throwing 4 touchdowns. It's over for y'all.
I mean, we got to see how they look versus a non-division opponent. Because, it's going to get scrappy. It's going to be close.
But spitting on somebody is crazy, bro. That's such a level of disrespect. I don't care how big Jalen Carter is, and he's a big dude. If he spit on me, bro, he got to see me, bro. He got to see me, bro. And I might do him like how Kurt Angle did Big Show and get a horse tranquilizer or something. I'm doing something, bro. I'm going to get a tranquilizer and I'm just
you're going to need something, man.
If
you think I'm helping, man, look.
I don't expect no help.
I'll go.
I don't expect nobody to help me. That's why I got this tranquilizer. He going down real fast. So, but once again, first half, 17-17. I don't think that the Cowboys necessarily are a playoff team, but they have looked better already. I will say that. But Eagles, y'all might have some problems on defense. I'm going to throw that out there because it's hard to repeat. It's hard to even get back. But once again, this is just the Cowboys. Wait till y'all face Washington. Wait till y'all face the Rams. Wait till y'all face these real elite teams.
And by the way, score update, it's 21-20.
Oh, I apologize, Blitz Talk. We had to get that 21-20. So,
but to add to your point, like we both agreed on, the Cowboys are going to put up points. So I would, especially this year, I would expect that this is probably one of like the top 15 offenses in the league. So this is a good test.
I think the Cowboys probably finished top 10 the way they look.
I agree. I mean, that's just a rough estimate without doing any real predictions or whatever. But no, for sure, I mean, a top half type of offensive team, but man, I don't know. I feel like they've done what they can. In terms of how I would do coverage with this, I feel like they're doing what they're supposed to. You have your best corner on the wide receiver that can make catches in traffic, which is George Pickens, and you double their best receiver, you know, and just hope that and just live with that and make Hurts pass through the seams, which he's not really that impressive at. You gotta play off their negatives in a way, I guess you would say. But that's just what I would do.
So we're about to move on to this NFL week bye. Week bye. I'm over here in the last episode. We're about to move on to the NFL week 1. And the last thing I will say about this is, because he brought up Jalen Hurts, if I am a defense going forward, I watch this first half, or even how this game goes, because it doesn't matter. I watch this first half and I say, I'm making Jalen Hurts throw the ball down the field. No more short stuff. No more running outside the pocket. You're going to have to throw deep on me.
Well, how are you going to stop it?
I mean, at the end of the day, there's only a couple of teams that are going to be able to top the Eagles, period.
Yeah, that's what.
Like, there's not going to be a lot of teams that can stop them off. Because let's also remember, A.J. Brown, for most of this game, I think he still doesn't have a target.
Exactly, because
they haven't even used their best offensive receiver.
Because they're playing deep shell. You got to think about who the Cowboys' corners are.
There's still a way to get him the ball without.
You have two ball hawking corners, which you know that's.
But you can beat Trayvon on double moves though.
No, that's what I'm saying. They have two ball hawking corners. Like they're not coverage corners. They create turnovers and turn them into points. That's.
But I ain't gonna lie, I would be lining up Brown on Elam, who they just got from the Bills, and the Bills let him go for a reason. Jahan Dotson just got a deep pass on him. I would be lining up Brown and Devonta on Elam and saying, have at it. We're just throwing the ball deep. If we see Elam on this person, just throw the ball deep.
Bro, they making adjustments at the line. That's not happening.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm just. Hey, look, on Blitz Talk TV, we predict the future as well. So all defensive coordinators that happen to be listening to Blitz Talk TV, I'm giving you some advice. Make Jalen Hurts have to throw the ball deep. Stop this short stuff. Stop this, we're going to run Saquon 20, 30 times. Well, actually, no, let them do that because I got Saquon in fantasy this year. But
of course,
either way, I will be making Jalen Hurts throw the ball deep. Because this whole, I'm going to throw it short. I'm going to throw it to Saquon. And we're going to run Saquon 25, 30 times. It's too hard to beat them when they're allowed to do that. But if you have to make Jalen Hurts throw it deep, this is a beatable team.
The only way to do that is to get coverage sacks. And the thing is, the Cowboys don't have that type of secondary. Like I said.
You know what would help them get coverage sacks?
Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs are both great corners at what they do, but they're not coverage corners. You feel me? They give up a lot of yards, but in return, they make a lot of turnovers.
You know what would help them get coverage sacks?
Hey, man.
Michael Parsons.
I mean, pass rush, yeah. I mean, Michael Parsons, yeah, that would definitely help. But if you had corners that would just give your pass rush just a little bit more time, you feel me? I feel like that would make all the difference, you know. But yeah, the Cowboys are definitely, in my opinion, they're surprising me by keeping this close. By the way, we're just gonna see how the rest of this game unfolds. Well, I guess what else do you think, man?
I think that it's gonna be a great fantasy year for all Cowboys.
For sure.
I think that Jalen Hurts has to evolve to the next level of passer, and also Philly got to figure out that defensive secondary. They got to figure that out. They don't. That's gonna be a problem against better teams. But
yeah, Dory Jackson ain't gonna cut it, man.
That is the Blitz Talk first half reaction to Eagles Cowboys. I know everybody out there is excited. NFL football is back. Blitz Talk TV will be here every week. I need everybody liking, commenting, subscribing, all that. We'll be giving giveaways out. And y'all gonna like the giveaways too. So make sure you subscribe. That is your first half reaction. Cowboys, Eagles. Now, let's get to this week 1 in
Overview.
the NFL season.